One tool fits all. Hey team, thanks for checking in for the Next Kilograms Kilometers podcast and getting into today's topic of meals. Admittedly, might have been a little inaccurate with the intro. Not necessarily the one tool fits all, but just how one tool or one utensil provides a lot more support, a lot more usage in the kitchen. And with that, I'm specifically referring to blenders, and how I recently had to upgrade because I was just losing too much time with the blenders, and making smoothies as much and as frequently as I was making smoothies, I was just losing too much time because it was a smaller container. I was having to spend more time loading, reloading, and all that stuff. And so just finally bit the bullet and said, you know what, I'm just going to buy a newer, a bigger, a better one. That way, I just have to make one batch, and then I get all the smoothies I need for that week or whatever. But at the same time, in terms of, kind of hitting different targets, that same blender is going to be a lot more beneficial, a lot more productive in terms of making soups or mixing ingredients for something bigger. And so rather than needing to have multiple kitchen utensils, I can just use that one machine, use that one blender for multiple things, and serves more purposes. So that's what it is, right? Especially, in a kitchen like mine where it's relatively small, you don't have a lot of space, especially storage. Then, having fewer things that do multiple jobs becomes that much more beneficial. So something to consider and think about, especially if you are trying to be more diligent about food prep, meal prep, doing stuff at home, and doing bulk cooking projects around the house, right? Then something like that might be something to consider. So, and obviously a lot of options out there. I went for the more economical option, even though I would have liked to have gotten the kind of more elite version, which is easy to justify the financial investment, but at the same time, still got something that's useful, and it's going to pay for itself a lot faster than if I'd gone for the higher model. So, but something to think about in terms of meals, or whether it's a slow cooker or a blender or something like that. All right, is there something that you can get that's going to serve multiple purposes and allow you to be more efficient on that aspect of your routine and your habits? So if you have any questions about that, as always, hit us up, let us know. Otherwise, have a great day, and let's keep working.